Hey guys, we're out here in the Lincoln National Forest, Guadalupe Ranger District. So we're right in the corner of New Mexico out here. And we camped last night. We camped down by a draw. We drove my truck up in there, brought out the Frontier. First time camping in it with our truck tent, but it worked out pretty well. And we started hiking out from there. The road was a little dangerous and we didn't have a four-wheel drive, only got two-wheel drive, so we decided just to hike. We hiked about a mile down the road, Forest Road 69, and then we went out on Trail 224, Forest Service Trail 224. So we've been about a mile down the trail. So about 2 miles total. We are here at a sign that has seen better days. But basically, we have the Dog Canyon Lookout Tower that way, 2.5 miles, which is where we're trying to get to. We also have something over there that we have no idea. And we also have Hidden Seep 2 miles that way. And then Dark Canyon about a half a mile that way, which we think just dead ends. But our goal today is to get to the lookout tower, which we're making really good time. And then try to get over to the Lonesome Cow Mesa, I believe is what it's called, over on the Pacific Slope. Not quite sure what's out there, but we're right out. That would take us right out to a vista. It looks like it looks over Texas down into the Delaware Basin. So that'd be really cool to get to, but so far we are doing pretty well. Weather's pretty nice, a little breezy, but it dries up the sweat pretty well. So I will keep you updated as we go. Alright, so we have been about half a mile since I last checked in. And as you can see, we gained a lot of elevation here. I'd estimate maybe 300 or 400 feet. We were down up right over there. But we still got a little bit more climbing to do. But we got a lot of it, and kind of neat here, we got a little gap in the fence, a little movable gate. You just undo this metal here, open it up, and you put it back how you found it. But there ain't much out here but cows, not even cows, just remains of cows. But it's a beautiful view, and out in the distance, I don't know how well this shows up, but it's either just white clouds or almost looks like snow-capped mountains, but thinking they're just clouds. But it's really beautiful up here. The day turned out really well. Not hardly a cloud in sight. I'm calling for rain earlier or later this afternoon, but we'll see if that happens. But don't know if you can see, but there is a cell or a radio tower or something way in the distance out there. But thinking that might be around where Queen is. That's due north. Anyways, we got no cell service, which is really nice actually. Get away from everyone at home. But so far it's beautiful, and we estimate we're maybe got a couple miles more to go to the tower. We have made it to the end of Trail 224 to Park Road or Forest Service Road 3002, I believe. See, it goes through here. You got some sort of water pipe running along there. But here's the start of 222, which keeps you up on a ridge. Looks like a fairly new sign compared to what we've been seeing. Sitting Bull Falls Loop National Recreation Trail. We're a good ways from the Sitting Bull Falls. That would be quite a day's hike. So we don't plan on going there. We plan on going down here, wherever this road takes us. It should loop around and out over there. Don't know if you can see it or not. There is Dark Canyon Lookout Tower. So that is our goal. Like I said, we've been going for 2.93 miles, an hour and a half. We came from somewhere down over there. Alright guys, so we have made it to the lookout tower, the Dark Canyon Lookout Tower. And here's a sign for the Guadalupe Caves. Not sure where they are. Don't really want to find out. But coming down over here behind me, you see the Dark Canyon Lookout. And we also got ourselves a little storage building. Got the house. And you got the big tower up there. But you can actually go all the way up to the bottom of the little cab up there. But there's a trap door that's locked. So unfortunately couldn't go in there. But very interesting. It actually got a bit of signal. I don't know if it's coming from this comm site behind me, but somewhere back in there. But oh, don't forget the outhouse back in there with toilet paper too. So it's always good to know. But so we have made it over here. This is about where, this was our main goal. We tried going here last summer in July, but it's kind of at the end and we were ready to go. We had some blisters, so we only made about halfway, but we got here. We were definitely not done for the day. We're gonna try to go over to Wild Cow Mesa. I said Lonesome Cow, but I meant Wild Cow. And see if we can look over off the reef a little bit. I don't know, off behind me, I don't know if that's where the end of the reef is and where Delaware starts, but we will see. Here's a little close-up of the hut behind me, the house. Of course it's locked, but looks like they had a gas stove in there and some bunks and some cleaner in there too. Gotta stay clean when you're in the middle of nowhere. But this is a tall tower. I don't know how tall they said it was. I'd estimate 30 or 40 feet. But goes way up there. And here's another storage building. And they got electricity. Don't got water, but it looks like they have gas. Or at least have the ability to store gas. And I'd read online, 2016, I don't know if it's Eddy County or the Lincoln National Forest have proposed opening this for $65 a night. Which would be interesting to stay in. I don't think they ever came to fruition with that idea. But I don't know. We had a hike out here. I don't know how you can get through there unless you have a really good four-wheel drive vehicle. So we hiked. I would not stay here for $65 a night if I had to hike and bring all my stuff with me. But overall, this is a pretty neat place. You're out here all by yourself. Saw a couple cows back there, but it's a pretty lonely place, but it's a good lonely. It's a very peaceful lonely. So we'll check in whenever we figure out what we're doing next, over towards the Wild Cow Mesa. Alright guys, we have stopped here to have some lunch. It's about 1:18 local time. We're still kind of on Central Time, so it's about 2:18 for us. But 1:18 Mountain Time. We have gone 6.78 miles. Probably been about 2 or 3 since the lookout tower. To be honest, I'm not quite sure where we are. I mean, I know on the map where we are, but a little turnaround with it drops off in every direction. So, but I believe the lookout tower is somewhere behind me, that way. But it's just an amazing view. We were looking over, I'll throw in some pictures I took earlier from the other side of this ridge here. But down over there, not sure how well you can see that. But down over there, you just have these sweeping views of what I believe is Delaware Basin down into West Texas. So we got that down there to our right, and a very steep canyon down there. It's kind of beautiful to sit and eat and look at, see the clouds drift by over it. In case you're wondering, for lunch we have these XMREs that we found on Amazon for way more than they should have been. But hey, it's COVID. And we got ourselves I got some tuna, which is meant to be eaten on these tortillas. So tuna tacos. And then we got ourselves some cinnamon apples, some lemon lime fruit juice, and then an oatmeal cookie, trans fat free, so you know it's healthy. And then lemonade. Might look like something else, but I promise you it's lemonade. So we're gonna down some of this food. It's not the best, but it gets the job done, and it's really light. So that's why we started to take these along with us on our hiking. And we're gonna sit and enjoy the view for a while, watch the clouds roll in, and see where it takes us. We're thinking we probably won't make it all the way to the Wild Cow Vista lookout. So we might start heading back soon, because it's getting a little later into the afternoon, and might want to do some sitting and chilling at the truck. So I have inhaled that MRE, and here's a little bit better of the view that I was trying to describe back over there. Down, not sure what canyon that is. I don't think that's Dog Canyon. I think that's more to the north of here. But I believe we're looking southeast, and so that's down in Texas over there. We got a signal, a phone service, checked the weather, calling for some rain tonight in both Queen and Carlsbad. So might be a little, or in the evening, might be a little rainy. But other than that, it's been an amazing day so far. We're feeling good. Our feet aren't hurting. Boots are holding up. No blisters. So far so good. And really glad we got to see this right here. Alright guys, so we went about another, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes down Park Road 3000 towards Wild Cow Mesa. And sorry about that, I am precariously balanced on a stone here. And I think this is about the part we're going to turn around. But we got a beautiful view here, looking down towards West Texas, what I can best describe, I guess, is the Delaware Basin down in there. And I'm sure there's all kinds of hills up in there, but they're just so flat compared to where we are. And you got that canyon leading down into it. And as you can see, the road keeps going on. I don't quite know where the mesa is. I'm guessing somewhere out in there. But right now, as you can see, I'm on this rock trying to get a picture without falling. And if you zoom in, down in there, that's where we came from ultimately, down there in Midland. So, but anyways, it's just a cool view. I kind of see this view every time I come here, but it never gets old. It's always from a different spot too, but this is just part of the reason why I love the Guadalupe Mountains so much. Just views like this. Alright, as you can see, we are walking as I'm recording this because it's starting to rain and hail a little bit too. Nothing big, pea-sized hail, but luckily we were down off the mountain. Came back from that way. As you can see, some dark clouds coming. Some big peas falling from the sky, I do have to say. But luckily we're down off the mountain. I don't hear any lightning or thunder yet. It's a good sign. I think we're pretty protected down in this draw. About as low as we can get. There actually is a tornado watch for Eddy County. Don't think that's a problem up here. Famous last words. But it's really starting to come down now, so I'll update you. We're about a mile from the truck, give or take, from camp. So I'll give y'all an update once we get back. So we have made it back to the truck, and we stopped our time, went about 12 miles. Took us about 6 hours, but that's including all the stops and eating the lunch and looking around. So not bad. It wasn't a race, but well, we didn't think it was, but apparently it is now raining. So we made it back just in time. We are right now sheltered in the cab of my truck. Got the air running a little bit, but as you can see, we got the tent set up back there. But maybe I'll show you that a little bit later when it stops raining. Should have stopped raining. We checked the weather up on the mountain when we had signal, and it's supposed to stop raining by 5 or so. And it's 5 o'clock right now. So, oh, this is 5 Central. So, okay, so it's 4 o'clock right now, Mountain. So stop raining around 5 Mountain. So we'll see what happens. Overall, a pretty good hike. I really enjoyed it. We're finally getting the routine down of, you know, coming in the night before, spend the night, spend a full day hiking, and then leave the next day. So we've been experimenting for a couple years now, 4 or 5 years now, but we're finally getting it down. So hopefully this rain will stop soon. There's a little view out of the windshield. Hopefully the rain stops soon, and I'll check back in on y'all.
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
Alright guys, not sure how well that shows up. Probably a little on edge, probably nothing, but being that we're in tornado watch and there's a severe thunderstorm, probably well away from us, but that cloud looks awfully sus over there, that's all I'm saying. So if it does turn into a tornado, it'd be cool to have on photo, on video. I'm no expert, but I'd say that looks kind of like a funnel cloud. It's moving really fast. We do have the sun coming out, which is nice, but hopefully it don't turn into anything. Now would be the time when I Google what a funnel cloud looks like, but obviously, no signal, can't do that. Anyways, looks like it's passing. Hopefully it'll dry out a little bit because we're trying to drive out of here tomorrow. All right, guys, we are out here. It's cleared up a bit. As you can see, the sun has come out, shining. We're kind of behind a ridge back here, so the sun is kind of already set for us, but it is 5:27 Central Time. I believe, nope, 5:27 Mountain Time. It is 6:27 Central Time. And the storm is cleared away. It was pretty intense at some points. It's a little bit muddy, but it's drying up fairly well. I figure it's so dry out here, it could probably suck up the water pretty easily. We are about to dig into some dinner here. If you guessed we're having an MRE for dinner, you'd be correct. So we're gonna see what's in there. We do have some. We do have a stove, but we're really tired, and that sounds like a lot of work right now. But I did want to show the little setup we got real quick. As you can see, we have our water over here, just some hand washing water. Back here we have our truck tent set up. And as you can see, we got a little air mattress in there. We have some 40-degree sleeping bags. Have some pillows. Got a lantern hanging in there. But yeah, so this truck tent is actually meant for the truck. It fits right in the back. And so is the air mattress fit for the truck. And it fits I have a 2019 Nissan Frontier, so it fits the right width and right length. Comes out on the tailgate, and it doesn't have any tent stakes. It actually hooks in under the bumper and under the frame, under the body. So that's what we've been staying in. We have a Ford F-150 that we have been using. This is the first time we took this out here. Got it its own tent and mattress, but so far it's been holding up. We slept good in it last night. The rain seemed to keep out most of the water. A little bit seeped in through the seams, but nothing really got wet. So the plan is to stay another night. It'll allow the roads to dry up anyways, and tomorrow morning we're going to head out of here well before noon, hopefully, and get back to Midland mid-afternoon. So that was our adventure in May 2021 with the Lincoln National Forest, Guadalupe Ranger District, and hope to catch y'all soon. Alright guys, I just wanted to add a little bit of an epilogue to our adventure. So later that night, maybe around 8 or 9 Mountain Time, another rainstorm actually blew through. And we were sitting outside of the truck at that time, and so we just decided to get ready for bed and go inside. We were pretty worn out from the day, so. But as we got in the tent, the rain grew stronger, the thunder got really close. The lightning, I was counting 5 seconds, dividing by 5. To figure out the approximate miles, and some that was less than a mile away, maybe a quarter mile, half mile. So the lightning was pretty close. It was pretty scary. I knew that we were safe. We were in a truck in the middle of like a valley, so odds are we were okay. Just it's still not great knowing that there's only a thin piece of fabric between you and the rain and the elements. So that's what we experienced that night. After this thunderstorm ended, another one came through later, maybe around 10:30. But just go to show you how dynamic the weather is out there, and you really need to be prepared for anything. So other than that, we had a pretty peaceful sleep. It was really nice. The next morning was beautiful. We got to see the sunrise, and the birds were very active, and it was almost perfect until we decided to head out. And we skipped breakfast and wanted to just get on the road because we were a little skeptical about the roads. And unfortunately, I did not take a picture of the roads, but at one point there's maybe a stretch of 100 yards that we had to get through in order to get back onto a county road, get off of a forest road. And that was quite an experience for us. As you can see from the photos, that our truck got covered in mud. That's because we got stuck 2 or 3 times. I had to get behind the truck and start pushing while he was in the front. And then once we got past that point, after we had to build back up a road a little bit with rocks and get out of a rut, we had to get out of the car and clear some more rocks from the road, and actually record a picture of us doing this. So it's never over until you're actually finally home. So the adventure keeps going, but that's all part of the fun. And next time we go out there, we are even more prepared for whatever may come our way. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this gives you a little bit of insight onto how the Lincoln National Forest Guadalupe Ranger District is. Bye.